Hi, my name is Caleb. I want to show you my kit for making online video and photographs. It's inexpensive and I think a lot of people spend too much money, so I really wanted to show you what I use. First of all, the reason you can see my face is I'm using a contraption I made with a harmonica holder and a mirror and some shoe goo. And I'm actually using, here, let's take a point and shoot teeny little camera to record this video, which in and of itself is a good lesson because my mouth is close to the mic and I have a lot of light. Let's look at the set, as it were. It's a construction light, and a construction light for 10 bucks, and a construction light, and the sun. So, and I'm going to go through my kit, which is in a Pelican case. Only about 9 inches by like 7 inches. Fits in a backpack, so it doesn't look like something you want to steal. You just put it in a book bag. Alright, online video on a budget. Let's do it. Video camera is currently, backup cameras are what I'm using now. Primary would be a Canon. In this case, a HF100. Most importantly, though, is functionality. I believe card cameras are the way we're going. This is 16 gigabytes on a teeny little card. I don't like the hard drive cameras, the DVD cameras, and mini DV I think is on its way out, although you can get some really good deals. It's still viable and good backup. This camera is all lens basically, but most importantly, I can put an external microphone right here and external headphones, making this an actual camera capable of using all kinds of microphones with a hot shoe too, if I want to connect the microphones right there. So that's really one of the most important things. In addition, this will take different size batteries. It has a built-in lens cap. It's pretty tough. So its cousin just came out that's not HD for $300. I think using a Canon like this or an Xacti or new brands that have yet to come out, you can under $500 be doing great online video with external microphones for good audio. This uses AVC HD. It's kind of new. I'm editing it really well on software less than $200. Final Cut Express on a Mac, 3 years old. You could use a PC, I guess, with Pinnacle or Vegas. They're all adopting AVC HD. But again, the key is it's card-based. It has a mic port. And it works on Mac or PCs in inexpensive software that doesn't force you to use the software that comes with the camera. You don't want to be slave to a platform or certain proprietary software. Let's actually take this out. Moving on, my still camera. For years I have purchased Canon SD Power Shots. I'm using it right now. I'm using a 1000. This is an 1100. They're always about 160 bucks. I buy them like once a year because I go through them. I lose them or bang them up. They're teeny. They really fit in a pocket. They shoot 8 megapixel stills and they shoot video at 640, 30 frames a second. And what's important about that is I can use it as a backup video camera for online video, or in this case a primary camera, because the mic is right here. So when you're 3 feet away from someone and shooting them like this, they're talking right into the mic, and it's shooting reasonable video. And Canon has a good reputation. It has manual overrides for white balance, some exposure, and ISO speed, flash, turning it on and off. And these things you need some rudimentary manual overrides. You don't need manual focus override necessarily because you can point it at something in the frame, focus it, and then keeping this held down, you can move it. So what are we really talking about here? Besides the functionality I've talked about is skill. You can use mediocre equipment and make great media if you know what you're doing, knowing how to compose a photograph, how to make enough light, how to make good sound. This, by the way, it's another functionality, is manual overrides. This all has manual focus, manual exposure, manual white balance, manual level controls. So this these use the same card. Now that's important because I can swap cards. So when I have a card reader, there's my card, there's my extra card too. I always keep extra cards around. When I have a card reader, I can read with both cameras. So let's look at that. That's a card reader for the video and the still. And I also have, oh my god, I also have a little cable. Where is it? I feel like a mad scientist. There it is. This little cable will dump from my camera too. It's actually not a cable. They got rid of the cable, it's just both ends. My next, probably most important tool is this monopod I'll show you a picture of. The monopod hooks up to the camera and allows you to have a lot more stability and a walking stick to fend off dogs in the woods and go over people's heads, but it's much cheaper than a tripod. Let's continue on. This card allows me to white balance. It's a piece of foam core with neutral gray. You don't need to manual white balance, but it helps. This is an extra battery for the, here we go, microphone. Oh my god. The external microphone. $20 at Radio Shack. It's a lapel mic, clips to your shirt. $20 at Radio Shack. And you get a 20-foot cord. Ars Technica makes one of these for maybe $30 with a 20-foot cord. Extra battery all the time. Alright, moving along. Mini tripod. Love them. Metal, though, I like. It's strong enough to hold the video camera or the still camera. It articulates at an angle. I can set this on the table with the camera and interview someone, and it's very unobtrusive. And it tightens down. It's literally like $10. Battery charger for the road, so it's into a lighter, third party for the cameras. That's good. And oh my god, when I used to work on films, the grips would be yelling at me now for not keeping my cables properly coiled. Headphones. I like these padded clip-on ones, but I always have backup headphones too, little ear nubs for when I'm using a mic. 3-to-1 little hardware store thing for making an outlet cool. Jump drive just for the hell of it. The ubiquitous Sharpie pen. Swiss Army knife that has bits for geeks. What else? I like waterproof paper. So I have a notebook that's waterproof that birders use. I'm pretty hard on stuff. And I think that's it. I think my case is empty there, and I think I've made my case for budget multimedia equipment. So let's go out there and get stuff online.